Hello and welcome to our USA Global TV and Radio team members. This is Dr. Jacalyn. It's Saturday, August the 6th, and I'm putting together this short video to walk you through our website and some of the new enhancements that we have available, as well as how you can guide and direct your guests to register. And then we'll also take a look at our YouTube channel and some interesting developments there. So I'm going to go over to the website, and as you can see, the website is usaglobaltv.com. And I'm going to walk us through a few things. So the first page is general information. People can contact us directly, find out more about me, more about what we do, and if they want to advertise with us, and then book a consultation. We go over to the shows tab. This is where they can subscribe and join our newsletter, which is called the Global Post. The Global Post comes out once a month. And if you haven't received it yet, please do check your email, look in the junk file, the spam folder, and you probably will find it there. It's sent from Dr. Jacalyn at usaglobaltv.com. The next one's coming out relatively soon. It'll be out by August the 17th, and it will feature interviews with the panelists who are on the men's show, Wild at Heart, Bonfire Talks, Real, Authentic, Uncut, and also an interview with the pet psychic Amina. And of course, you can go and subscribe here to make sure that you're included. Also, we feature a spotlight show, and I've picked mine for a reason, and I'll share that a little bit later when we get to the YouTube channel. And here we have our showcase of shows. So guests, you, family, friends can go here and find out what are the shows that we offer, and then you can actually watch them. This directs you to our playlist over on YouTube. And you can also find out who is on our team. Meet our team here. So please check and make sure that your photograph, your headshot, is included here. And any information that I need to know that's relevant, please get back to me via email. Next, we're going to go over to look at a couple of things here under Book Your Session. Under Book Your Session, you'll see the first thing someone sees if they take the time to read it is that they're invited to do 5 free interviews a year. And in total, they can do 10 interviews as a maximum in 1 year. So the first 5 are free. Then they can purchase 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They can purchase them individually or in a group of 5. And all they have to do is click here, find out more, and they can go ahead and book those additional interviews. Please be mindful when you're inviting someone back. 10 is the maximum number of times someone can be on. We want people to be able to promote themselves in their work, but we also want other people to have an opportunity as well. Note that all bookings are in Eastern Standard Time zone. So I'm quite aware that we have many time zones across this platform. It's amazing. Unfortunately, the website only enables us to have one. So all you have to do is go to Mr. Google and put in what is 9 a.m. EST in GST or PST, whatever your time zone is. All guests and team members must have headphones or AirPods. There is no exception to this. And I know there's been a number of times people have showed up and they don't have them, and I've looked the other way, but the production quality is degraded when people don't have headphones or AirPods. So if you as a team member know that you're not going to have access to headphones or AirPods, then we might as well go ahead and cancel the show if there are 3 or more people. If it's 2 people, it's okay because I always have mine on. So please remember to advise your guests. And also, when you're speaking with someone about joining for an interview, please email them, put it in writing what the website is, USA Global TV. Go over to book your session. We want them to review this information here. It's very important. Okay, next, we have the option for someone to be a guest co-host with me. What this means is that you don't have to sign a contract, as all co-hosts do. You just go ahead and click Buy Now, Pay your $75, and then I'll be in contact with you to determine which of the shows that I co-host without a host that they can join me. We just had someone go ahead and book in for every other week, Sarah Jillian, with her new program, Dream Believers, that's coming out this week, August the 10th. Next, we have a collaboration with Madeline Chan and her team, Songs for You, I'm sorry, the name of their company, Songs for You, where we have the ability to deliver personalized singograms. So if you've ever heard someone call up on a radio station and say, I'd like to, say hi to XYZ or happy birthday to someone or congratulations, we'll do that via song on one of our shows. The person can actually pick the day and time that they want this announcement to be made. It's a 30-second message, and it is voice only. There's no background music and there's no video. So please feel free to do this yourself. If somebody in your life is important to you and you want to get that message out, we are happy to do that. And of course, it lives out in the public domain forever. So it'll be out there for your friends and family to go ahead and listen to anytime they want. And that's $49. We are coming out with a platinum package, Madeline, her team, and myself. And this is the ability to create your own personal song. So I am actually in the process of doing this. Madeline and I have written a song together called What Was I Thinking Back Then? And we are performing it together. I've actually done my track, laid down my track, so to speak. And now Madeline will do so. And then we'll have the session musicians, and the producer will take care of bringing in the gospel music and the dancing part of it, putting it all together. It's going to be fabulous. So if that's something that you're interested in, we do the video, the audio, and it's something you can use. For example, if you have a big event coming up, let's say you're asking someone to marry you, and let's say you're saying goodbye to someone, you're remembering someone for something special. All these are great ideas to actually put into song, a personalized song that either you can sing or we can sing for you. Next, people ask about this all the time. Is it possible to get an edited copy of your interview? Yes, it is. So sometimes people will ask, well, do I have to pay for it? Yes, you have to pay for it because somebody has to do the work. So the work has to be done, and it takes time, and time is money. So we do a very nice job taking out the intro, the outro, and any commercials or sponsorships. And then you have your own custom interview that you can use as you would like on your website, any way that you want to go about it. Something also that's new, search engine optimization. Get more views on your interview. So if you're interested, we will hire an expert on YouTube search engine optimization to navigate the algorithms and get more views on your interview. And remember, I showed you that I featured one of my shows, one of my talking head episodes, and we're going to talk about it on the YouTube channel. This is exactly what I'm speaking about, how to get the numbers up on individual shows. And I'll speak to that a little bit further. This is something that you as team members can also take advantage of. It's $20 per one episode. So for example, if you're a talking head and you find that there would be great value to your work to have many views on your Talking Heads episode, this might be an opportunity for you. If you're a business owner and you want to have many eyeballs on your particular show, this could be for you. If you're an entertainer, performer, it goes on and on and on. So we'll take a look at how this opportunity really correlates into views. That's $20. Then down here are all of the opportunities to book your session. Now, the majority of these, I would say pretty much all of these are free, except for the reunion show and for the film and music event. Both of these events are 6 hours of live streaming, and they all take place on one day. So this is our third reunion event. And so this is $29. We've already had a number of people book in. This is your opportunity to have 15 minutes of the screen, of the stage, where you are promoting your work. your book, your event, your film, your music, your song, your charity, your brand, your product, your service, and you're on Spotlight for 15 minutes, and that's a $29 cost. If you'd like to be on more than once in the 6 hours, you can go ahead and book in every hour if you want, $29. If you're in the film or music industry, or if you've written a song, or you have produced a film, or you've written a screenplay, or you have some connection to the film and music industry, and you would like to have 15 minutes to yourself during this special event, which is October 23rd, you can go ahead and book in, and that's $49. So even though you see here 1 hour and 1 hour, and this other one, that's the only time block that the website lets me pick, but it's actually 15 minutes per person. So you can go ahead and book in on any of these things. Now, there's a second page, as you can see here. So when you're directing your guests to book your session, let them know that there's so many shows now that we actually have 2 pages. Now, how do they actually book in? Let's take a look. So we're going to go to Philip's show, The Power of Etiquette and Manners. Now, when they come here, they're going to see hello and welcome and a lot of information here. This information is vitally important. And if you haven't read it yet, I ask that you go over and take a look at it. This is really the legal document between myself, yourself, and the guest. So if you don't know what's on here, I suggest that you take a look at it, because it's what separates us from getting sued by someone and them having legal standing. The terms and conditions are here. Now, I've mentioned this before, but it is absolutely imperative that the only person who books themselves for an interview is that person. You are not an authorized agent, to my knowledge. And if you are, you'll have to prove it, that you're authorized to book in for someone. So, for example, if you happen to be sitting with someone and they want to schedule an interview, and they say, hey, you know what? I've known you a long time. You know my information. Just go ahead and book it in. No, absolutely not. If I find out, according to the contract, it's immediate grounds for termination. That's how important it is. All right, let's stay with the positives. They go ahead and book in. And you'll see here now, there are, let's delete this. This is our cart. There's one item in the cart, and anything with an asterisk has to be filled in. So they fill in their information, and then they have to answer 3 questions. And then when they finish all of these, this should turn black, confirm booking. If it doesn't, they can just hit the tab button, and then this will free it up. And then they can go ahead and book in. It goes onto their calendar, and it goes onto my calendar. Once it goes on my calendar, I forward it to you so that you have it. Now, a question that comes up all the time, once it goes to their calendar, the day before they get a reminder, and then they'll see join here. That is not the link for them to join. In fact, when I create the opportunity to book in, I specifically put, this is not the link. We will email you the link. Because the shows are all scheduled in advance and these are live broadcasts, it is not possible to put the link in. The link is created when I create the promo for the show. So the promos are created a week or less before the show starts. And that's because Facebook, for example, will not allow you to book out further than a week. So the guest, as well as you, will receive another email from me right before the show starts. It could be a day or 2 or up to a week before the show starts with the StreamYard link. People are continuously losing the link, and especially team members as well. This happens. It's not tragic. It's not a big deal. I will send you the link again. Please just request the link. You don't have to give me, I checked here, I checked there, I can't find it. I get it. It's not a big deal. You need the link. You don't have the link. I'll send you the link. Okay. All right, let's move on. This is something new, the calendar. So I spent last night, after broadcasting all the way up through this morning and early afternoon, putting this together. This is where you and the guests can see what are the shows that are taking place on the specific day or the specific week, month, etc. So the shows are all here. If you happen to come here and you don't see your show, please email me. Do not voice message me. Email me and let me know. I don't see my show. I checked. Now, the shows go in order, chronological order of when they're taking place. There's various ways to view this because there are so many shows. You can go to Pinboard, Agenda. Now, under Agenda, you'll notice that the graphic is not the full show tile. Or they can go to Monthly, which is on the calendar. And you can see the information. You could also see the keywords that I've chosen. And you can also subscribe to the channel right here. So this should really drive up engagement as well. Next is another new tab, Education. Education, this is the section where we have courses. As you know, our channel is all about education, entertainment, inspiration, and hope. So this is where we are housing the courses that are currently up on my learning platform, which is on thinkific.com. So if you have created courses and you would like them to be displayed here on this website, I will do that for you for a minor fee. They will need to be on the Thinkific platform as well, and I can also do that for a minor fee. So please do reach out if you're interested in having your courses here. All right, let's move on. We have our expert presenters who are also known as talking heads, and they each have their own show. So we can come here and we can see who the talking heads are. Here's Alcini. Here's his bio. Here's the list of the playlist of lessons that he has coming up. He's actually on the 6th lesson, which will be this Tuesday. And you can find out more and contact him right through here. So we have, fortunately, many talking heads. We actually have 2 pages of talking heads. So get to know who these people are. They're experts in their field. And if you'd like to be a talking head, please do reach out to me. Email me and let me know I'm interested in becoming a talking head. You'll have your own 30-minute show that can be weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. I love working with people. I am happy to make arrangements for you to pay over time. So if there's something that you'd like to do, like being a talking head, please don't just discard it because you think I can't afford it. Let's talk about it, okay? I'm here to help. We can also subscribe right here. They can contact us here. Address, in case you ever want to send me anything, this is where I am. Business phone number, office hours, and then finally we have the shop. Here's where they can purchase the edited copy of their interview. When they click on the button on the other page, they want to buy more interviews in the calendar year, either 1 or 5. Logo merchandise. I'm not sure if you knew we had this either. We've got caps, sweatshirts, polo shirts. Here, if you want to be a guest co-host, if you want to purchase the power of listening and become certified as an elevated listener, and also our singograms, which I mentioned before. This is our YouTube channel, USA Global TV and Radio, and you can see here that there are currently 870 subscribers, and this number is going to change very rapidly as I have hired someone who is an expert on YouTube search engine optimization, and I gave him the links to 5 videos, one of which was mine here, How to Avoid Having Arguments. That's one of my Talking Heads episodes. And as of this morning, there have been 3 views, and now there's 777. So I'm going to be speaking a little bit about search engine optimization and why it's so important. So as we get closer to 1,000 subscribers, which should be very soon, the channel will be able to be monetized. And what that means is that there can't be any copyright claims on any of the videos. So for those of you for whom we're running sponsorships currently and you have music playing and you don't have a license to that music, YouTube has flagged it and they've pointed out that it's a copyright claim. And these are the upcoming shows. And then here are the shows from the last week. So here on the etiquette, fashion, styling, makeup, and skincare, here's a copyright claim right here. This is where you and your guests can go and watch the content if you're not watching it live. So you see here we have the United Kitchens. There are 37 videos in there. Talking Heads, Red O'Laughlin has 26 videos. Talking Heads in total, 131. Excuse me. So the Talking Heads now have the Talking Heads 2022 playlist, but then they each have their own playlist as well. So this will make it very easy for you to find if you are a talking head or to guide other people to find your content. So that's where the playlists are, and that's what you can learn from here. So here we have Philip Sykes and the power of etiquette and manners. And this, as of this morning, I think had 8 views. Now it has 774. So obviously this gentleman knows what he's doing, and he's not paying people to watch. He's actually an expert when it comes to understanding the algorithms for YouTube specifically. So a number of people have reached out to me. I can't even tell you how many people have reached out to me about search engine optimization. It really is a skill, and it's a skill that you have to know what you're doing. So I'm not an expert in SEO. If you're interested, you can go back over to usaglobaltv.com and you can pay for search engine optimization for your specific show, and your guests can do that as well. Here's another one of the videos out of the 5 that I gave. And this is from an earlier show. It was recorded in February, and it had about 1,500 views, 1,600 as of this morning. It's up to 2,251. So again, just showing you that it is possible if you know SEO and you know YouTube that you can get the numbers, which we now are getting. We are all experts in many things, but we are not all experts in listening. And many times that comes across when we're on a show, regardless of how much experience we have. We're interrupting people. As soon as somebody stops talking, we jump in with some story that has to do about us. So I really encourage everyone to just take the 2 hours and the special rate that I offer for our team members to take the course and get certified. Once you get certified, I really appreciate your loyalty. I like to promote you. You can do a testimonial. I've had a number of people do testimonials, and I changed the testimonials out here. And in addition, I also post your certificate right here. So you can take your certificate and put it on your LinkedIn, and you can let people know, I got certified as an elevated listener. I listen at a higher level. And why should people care about that? Because that means that you give them a safe space to share what they have to share without judging them, without interrupting them, without providing a solution, and without stealing the stage to talk about yourself. That's pretty valuable. So your certificate is here. It's LinkedIn. It's on your website. It's wherever it is you want it to be. Then you also get your headshot here. Another way for people to say, okay, wow, I really need to get to know that person. So now your headshot is here, and it's on USA Global TV as well. Next, the courses I spoke about. First of all, when you have taken the power of listening, you get to have your logo right here. So you can see the individuals on our team for whom I have their logos. And then also a very large multinational global brand, EQT Exeter. They hired me to teach a large group of theirs, and they're also bringing me in person to speak and teach the power of listening to other large groups that they have. So I'm happy to include your logo here. If I don't have it here and you are, an elevated listener, even certified by me, please go ahead and email me your logo, and I'm happy to include it here. Here are some of the courses that we have right now that are available to take. Yours would also appear here. So that's a second location. And you can register for the course here. When you click on this, it'll take you over to thinkific.com. Now we're over on Thinkific. It's actually drjacalyn.thinkific.com. And what we can see are the courses here, The Power of Listening, and in addition to Madeline's courses, Caroline has a course up here. And I do all the uploading of the courses. And when they're sold, it's already programmed in that the royalties are split whatever way we agree. So the money goes directly to you. You don't have to get it from me. So again, if you already have courses that are developed, I'm happy to host them here for you for a nominal fee. So keep that in mind. If you're interested, please email me. So I also want to show you this section on books, and I'll tell you why. You can get a signed copy of either one of my two books, Adversity to Awesome or Behind the Green Screen. A new book is coming out. It's one of 7, and I'm co-authoring it with Mariska Duprier. And this book will be out the day after Thanksgiving, November the 26th. In addition, we are coming out with a line of jewelry, bedding, shirts, hats, and wallpaper. Each of the animal characters that you see here represent a human being who is certified as an elevated listener. So if you're interested, if you're an elevated listener, you can be part of our next books from 2 to 7. So I'll be contacting you. And in addition to being featured on the cover, you are also very involved in the story, depending on which level of character you picked. And there are other opportunities for you as well as a result of being an elevated listener. Finally, I thank you for your participation on our channel and our network. And we are preparing for the 2023 rollout. So please do email me and let me know if you plan on continuing with your program or programs. Let me know if you have something new to bring to the channel that we're not doing currently. And also, if you are interested in expanding what it is you're doing, maybe you'd like to be a talking head, you'd like to be an elevated listener, you'd like to be a panelist, you'd like to be a host and moderator for your own show, let me know what your thoughts are. And again, do not let the finances cloud your vision and keep you from thinking about doing something, because I will work with you. We will come up with something that will be viable for both of us. Thank you so much for your attention. I do appreciate it. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you on USA Global TV and radio really soon.